your ball in the trees and then you lip out the putt. But if you've got a little time, then come and spend it with us, 'cause now you're listening to the Rough Cut.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to the next installment of the Rough Cut Golf Podcast, coming to you live from the sunny streets of Manchester, UK. And it is an exciting week in the world of golf. The big cat has returned. He has crawled, limped a little bit out of the jungle back onto the golf course, and he has electrified the world of the little white ball. And I'm delighted to be joined on this momentous week by my co-hosts, Kieran and Mick. Jacob is not with us. He's celebrating a birthday in the family. His grandmother's 80th, I believe.
Really? And I heard they're all going to play golf. Is his grand going to play?
Yeah, I think it's just the men are playing and then the women are going to a spa day. That's what he said.
Wow.
Spa day sounds fun.
I was going to say, I'd much rather go to a spa day.
I was going to say, yeah. Why are they playing golf?
Why can't they combine the two? Why can't they play golf in the morning and then go for a spa day after? That's like a perfect day.
Well, normally when I play golf, I end up in the water anyway. So, same kind of job.
Yeah, almost the same. The pools around Didsbury are almost identical to the hot, bubbly baths of the Cheshire spas.
Is that where they've gone?
I presume so.
Yeah. Have they not gone back to wherever Jacob's from?
They've gone for the Hereford. Yeah,
back to Hereford.
Yeah.
Ooh, a spa in Hereford.
God, is there one?
I'm not sure. I'd want to find out.
They just thought that Jacob's having a bath.
It's called the Leisure Centre.
Oh, you see, it's a nice pool of water. Is this a spa?
It's a bit warm in here. That's not how they talk.
No, and I'm sure that Herefordshire is a very cosmopolitan place.
Right, should we get to the actual news, which is that Tiger Woods is back?
Is he?
He is.
You know what? I've not even noticed.
Way back. And in order to celebrate, so he's playing at the Genesis Invitational. At this point, we've only seen one and a bit rounds of Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. Kieran, tell us what happened last night to you in bed.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get a bit of an early night. I had a terrible recovery score on my whoop, so I thought, do you know what? I'm going to get in bed straight after football, like 7:30, and then I turned on my laptop. I always do, just watch a bit of TV in bed.
You shouldn't be doing that, Kieran.
Literally,
no wonder your whoop recovery scores are so bad.
I know. And then
you do it to yourself.
No joke. The first thing that turns up when I open it up is on the tee, Tiger Woods.
I'm like, oh no, there's my early night ruin.
So all of a sudden, I'm now 12 holes deep. And then I fell asleep after that. I don't remember what happened after that.
But you in fact missed the late birdie run.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
He birdied what, 16, 17, 18?
I think so.
Yeah.
Finished 2 under, wasn't he?
2 under.
Yeah,
finished 2 under.
Yeah.
I watched. I was similar. I watched a little bit of it, but I was in bed pretty early last night as well.
So was I.
Yeah, we all needed a good night's sleep. Jet lag finally woke up and kicked me squarely in the face over the last couple of days. So
Lord.
I needed a bit more. Yeah, I wasn't very well last night, actually.
No?
Oh, really?
Yeah, physically affected as well as mentally.
It's a good job you're not getting on another plane anytime soon.
No, thankfully I've got a bit of time at home now. 48 hours, in fact.
Hold on. Even in the time that you've been home, you weren't even at home because you went away again.
No, I didn't actually want to tell anybody this. I'm homeless. I'm just traveling around and I'm just going from spot to spot.
Yeah, I basically just go from large golf event to extremely exciting fitting and round, and then I go on huge golf tours, and I actually never go home because I don't have one no more.
This year, what's the longest you've spent in your home?
So far. That's actually a good point. You've been away a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Finca. Oh no, that was last year.
Max 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But that's
wild.
Honestly, as far... You could say, that's not great, but at the same time, it's not like we've been struggling for beautiful places to go.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Very
true. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing rumours of, I heard the B word, Barbados, being thrown around. I heard Australia. I heard New Zealand. I heard
Amsterdam. But that's more of a...
Amsterdam's a holiday.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Well,
are we all going?
The group of friends I'm going with is not a holiday. It's going to be an ordeal.
It's going to be a lot of hard work.
I think. Yeah. I already feel like I'm going to be the sensible one, and we've not even got there yet.
Yeah, someone's got to be the parent, haven't they? So
I am Daddy Finch. Yeah.
I don't think that you can make it jumping that canal, friend. So you probably shouldn't give it a go. I know you've had 9 beers, but that doesn't make you Superman.
No. I've been to Amsterdam before, and it's I love Amsterdam. It's a beautiful city. But yeah, I'm not going in those canals. Crikey.
Not a good. That's definitely not a spa in Hereford.
That is not. I was there. The last time I was there, they were. I don't know what they call it, like the big crane with the claw on the end, and they were just basically dredging the bottom of one of the canals.
I thought you meant one of those things they have at the seaside. What are they called?
Yeah, it was one of those.
Was it?
The things that you pick the toys up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So imagine one of those, except bigger, and that actually picks stuff up.
Oh,
Wow.
right.
And
Bikes, a lot of bikes.
Yeah, but it was on a barge. So the big picker was on the back of a barge.
Yeah, like a. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was going down, and they were just literally picking bike after bike after bike after bike.
You don't want to go in the water, do you?
No, it didn't look overly clean.
Yeah, well, listen, I lived in London for 27 years, and in none of those years did I go for a swim in the Thames.
Yeah, well, rightly so.
It's just not the thing to do. You don't go in your local river. Unless you're from wherever
I
Kieran's
was
from.
gonna Unless you're from Dorset.
Where's
Yeah.
the sea? There's no river. There's a sea.
Yeah, you got the ocean on your doorstep.
Exactly.
Speaking of Superman and oceans on the doorstep, wait, Tiger Woods is back. Because Tiger Woods is back, it was bad.
You're trying to get a segue.
Yeah.
If you watched or listened to the podcast from last week, you'll know that Mick's segue game is really inconsistent at the moment.
It's either extremely good or it just doesn't exist.
So if, a segue, by the way, is to get from one conversation or one sentence to another by using a link within that. And yeah, that was a bit brutal. So I don't even know what you're going for.
Okay, so here we go. Right? Superman flew around the world to make time reverse, and Tiger Woods turned back the clock by finishing with 3 birdies at the Genesis Invitational.
Cool.
Anyway, in order to mark Tiger's return to competitive golf this year, not me, but a piece of AI software has generated a Tiger Woods quiz for you two.
Oh.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
So we're going to do a Tiger Woods quiz now.
Wow, we're
now,
going straight into a quiz. I like this.
Now,
Straight
Peter,
away.
don't cheat by looking at this
I
laptop.
will say as well, because Jacob's not here as well, we're not going to be doing the guess the player this week because obviously we all need everyone here.
Yeah.
So this is
gotta-
your little instalment.
It's got to be fair. So this is the competition for this week.
Play along at home.
Play along at home. Okay. There's 10 questions. They don't get easier.
Right.
And they also don't get harder. They're all the same kind of level. It's not... is it a shout-out job?
Nah.
I think just first to answer.
Yeah, first
to answer?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. Question number... Some music. Tense music. Okay, there it is. Good. What is Tiger Woods' birth name?
Eldrick.
I want full name.
Eldrick Earl Woods.
Incorrect. Kieran.
Eldrick Woods.
Okay, his middle name is Tont. T-O-N-T.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell from somewhere.
So that's
Am
good.
I not
Eldrick
going to get
Tont
half a
Woods.
point?
No, you didn't get any points.
I thought we were going to get involved buzzers as well.
No, there's no
But
buzzer.
that's fine. It's just literally
first that. How am I
straight
getting
up.
half a point?
Okay, you can have half a point.
Thank you.
Kieran, you
You
got...
got to fight for the points on this quiz.
So I said Eldrick.
Yeah,
Woods.
but you said it's second, so you lose.
yeah, so he loses 2 points, right?
Right,
Yeah, correct.
okay.
Minus
Okay.
2. At what age did Tiger Woods become the youngest winner of the Masters tournament?
21.
I think Kieran got the 20 out first.
I
so
think
yeah,
Kieran
yeah.
got there first. Well done, Kieran. You get a whole point. How many times, and I want the years, has Tiger Woods won the Masters tournament?
5 years.
5, yeah.
Okay.
5. Oh,
I think we might have to work together.
Okay, you can work as a team.
1997.
So 97.
99.
I'll give you a clue. It's not 99.
No, I think it was it 2001?
Okay.
And then
2002.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to back.
and there's 2005? Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah,
Have you committed? Are you committing
I'll
to
commit
2005.
Yeah, okay, good. And then?
2019.
19.
Correct. 1997, 2001, 2002 for the back-to-back, 2005 and 2019.
Do we get a point each for that?
You can have a
We
point
worked-
each. You worked as a team.
Well done.
2005.
Yeah, that's wild.
I remember the 2005 one clearly.
Do you? I was 6.
Just came to
You were 6 years old.
and you don't remember it?
I don't remember it.
But what were you doing?
Yeah, why weren't you watching the Masters at
You
6?
achieved so little at that age.
God, you're such a disgrace and
I
failure.
do remember the 2019 one though.
The comeback.
Wow.
Wild.
That was pretty good.
the one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was pretty good.
Okay, question 4. In what year did Tiger Woods turn professional?
1995.
Wrong.
I'm going to go 6.
Correct.
Yeah,
Kieran.
he played his first event 96. I can't remember.
Yep.
He turned like late in that year. Damn.
When it's like that, hello world. That one, when he did that interview.
Good answer. Question number 5. Which major championship and by which margin has Tiger Woods won by the largest amount?
At the Open.
I wasn't going to go for that.
No. Damn.
I was going to go the US Open.
Correct. It's the
Yeah.
US Open. If you can get the year...
Was it? Is
and-
Pebble? Pebble?
If you can get the year and how many strokes he won by, I'll give you 3 points.
2000.
Oh my God, that's correct.
And it's by... I want to go either 8 or 15. 15.
Yes, correct. You can have 3 points. In the
I
year,
knew- yeah.
in the year 2000, Tiger Woods won the US
Wow.
Open by 15 strokes from the rest of the field.
Was it 15?
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
absurd.
I knew it was. I had it in my mind either 8 or 15. 8 was Rory, I think, when he won his one in 2011
Could be.
or 12. But there we
Could
go.
be.
Absolutely devastated by that. I knew that, and I just got so excited.
Yeah. I got far too
you did as
excited.
well, didn't you?
Do I get half a point for giving the call on the
No,
last?
you don't get any points. No. In fact, I might take points away if you keep
What's the score tally?
point
now?
grabbing.
God.
Doesn't matter.
We'll have the graphics here.
Question. Yeah, you're doing it.
Yeah.
Question number 6. What is the name of the golf coach who trained Tiger Woods in his early years? If you know, comment below.
What do you mean, other than Butch Harmon?
Yeah. Early.
Oh, earlier the Butch.
Woods.
No, that's his dad.
No.
Yeah. Oh, well, I thought he was his kind of coach as well.
No, he had a coach at junior. I can't remember his name though.
His name is Rudy Duran.
Do I get a point for Butch Harmon?
I tell you what, yeah.
Yay!
No, I'm kidding. You don't. Of course you don't. Silly.
Didn't know that. Did you know that?
No.
Never heard that.
Well, listen.
I knew he had one, but I couldn't remember his name.
Listen. A piece of AI made this quiz, so it might not even be
Yeah,
right.
that's nuts as well.
Here we go. Question number 7. What is the name of the yacht owned by Tiger Woods?
It's something like seclusion or
So good.
it.
I don't know.
It's like seclusion or privacy or. This is going to absolutely kill me.
You're on the right track.
I'm gonna go for exclusive.
It's not exclusive.
Right. Okay, that's mine.
Oh, can I have the first letter?
No.
It's a quiz off as
So
well.
that-
I'll give you a
so
clue.
that-
I'll give you a clue. You've already said it.
It's like that IHOP again.
Oh, what did I say? Secrecy?
No,
privacy.
Exclusion.
What did I say? I can't remember what I
No,
said.
I
it
can
was
play it back if you'd like.
something like exclusive.
It begins with a P.
Privacy.
Correct.
Right.
It is privacy.
Oh God! Wow, I'm not telling you, my head's gone.
Okay.
Privacy. All right.
Question number 8. You're normally good at colleges, Peter. What is the name of the school that Tiger Woods attended?
Stanford.
Yeah. Boo. This quiz is too
Well
easy.
done.
Yeah,
Well done.
I knew that one. Come on. Make it hard.
Make it harder. Here we go.
Come on, AI. Do better.
Here we go. Please give me Tiger Woods' mother's name and her country of birth.
I know
It's
the country.
Thailand.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if anyone says Mrs. Woods, yow.
Someone definitely commented that.
What about Mama Woods?
Close enough.
I don't know. I know what she looks like.
I was going to say. I think
I know what she looks
as
like.
soon as you say it, I'll know it. But it's just gone from my head.
Well, what I should do now is I should say the name that's a name that's not right, and then you'll go, yeah, oh, I knew that, and then I'll be like, no, that's not the right one.
No, it's not.
It's Catilda.
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 There you go. Apparently,
Did
AI.
not know that.
And question number 10, what is the name of the charity event that Tiger Woods hosts annually to raise funds for his foundation?
I think you're leading, Kieran. So if you want to cement the win with this, it's the one in the Bahamas, right?
Well, look, listen. The AI has guessed.
Is it the Hero?
No.
Oh,
It's called the...
Tiger Slam.
That's actually a better name. It's called the Tiger Woods Invitational.
Huh.
Apparently.
Tiger Woods Invitation.
I think AI's just had a short circuit right
Well,
there.
listen, there you go. And the winner of the quiz was neither of you. Can
Yeah, the winner of the quiz is our new overlord, AI.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us exist on the same planet.
Yeah, so all of that is just to say that we're very excited that Tiger's back. We're very excited that there's the prospect of him winning some tournaments again. Kieran had an interesting
analogy.
Either or.
Oh, I've got it.
Yeah. What were you trying to put to us?
So I came up with it. So would you rather have Rory McIlroy win the Masters this year, or would you rather have Tiger Woods win the Open at Royal Liverpool?
And the Open is at Liverpool
This year. Obviously, this year, you know, Rory can secure Grand Slam, you know, legend of the game. Or do you want Tiger Woods to come back?
I didn't know. I'm 2 episodes in on Full Swing because I didn't get, pre-access like you celebs. I'm watching it with the rest of the poor who on Wednesday, I woke up ludicrously early, right? I wanted to watch 3 or 4 episodes before I came into the office.
Yeah.
And it was Wednesday and the thing was supposed to come out on Wednesday and I checked on Netflix and it said coming Wednesday. And I was stood in Wednesday without it. Right.
It wasn't there in front of you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That's
so
shocking.
don't lie to
That's
me
such a
about it's
shame.
arriving on Wednesday when it isn't arriving on Wednesday.
I'm so
all
sorry.
right?
What time was? So this would have been at what?
This was 5 o'clock in the morning.
So that because it's not Wednesday in America.
Doesn't
do you reckon
matter.
it's that?
I am here.
I'm not
UK
sure.
Netflix should have just put it live.
Yeah.
You should have. I could have got on the phone to him. Could have got my guy to sort you out.
Your guy at
Mr. Netflix.
Mr. Netflix.
Yeah.
Mr. Nedflix.
Noddy Netflix.
It's not his name. Yeah, I'm 2 episodes in. So I'm enjoying the series so far.
Yep.
I think you're about to get into the meaty stuff.
Yeah. And I one of the things that I had not realized was that only 5 people have ever done the career Grand Slam.
Right.
Ever. So,
Okay.
which is
Can you name them?
Nicholas
Yep.
Woods.
Yep.
Yep.
Palmer. Arnold Palmer.
Yeah.
There was one whose name I couldn't remember, whose name I didn't recognize, who was probably a long time ago.
Is it 5? Is it as many as 5?
Yeah, it's 5. Yeah. Hogan? No.
Yes.
Comment below.
I'm pretty sure it's Hogan, Palmer, Player, Nicholas.
Player.
Woods.
Maybe it's not Palmer then.
Nah, Palmer.
It was-
No, because there was a guy whose name I didn't recognize. Comment below. You'll know because you can go on the internet and research
I mean,
it.
you've got Bobby Jones as well. But Bobby Jones was in the era of because he had the Grand Slam. So the 4 major championships that he could win in that year, he won. But that was he was an amateur and it was like the British amateur and stuff.
Right. Okay. Right.
So
right,
it
right.
was the original one. That was the most he could physically win majors, and he won them all. But I think most people would consider the Tiger Slam, where he had all 4 in his possession at the same time, to be
Okay, here we
to
go.
be the one.
Yeah.
In the modern era, the career Grand Slam consists of winning the 4 current majors.
Yeah.
No player has ever matched Jones's feat of a calendar year slam, but
There you go.
but 5 have managed a career slam. Gene Sarazen.
Gene Sarazen, yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned him on a video once a while back.
We were talking about him today.
Chipping technique or something.
About Prince's, because that's where he won his.
Oh, right.
Because he invented the modern day sandwich.
Oh, and we were talking. Oh, yes, and that was what video it was in as well. Lovely.
Right,
Sarazen, Hogan, Player, Nicholas, and Woods.
Right,
So no Arnie Palmer.
no
in there.
Palmer, no. Right,
Wow.
okay.
Did not know that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so only 5 people have ever done it.
I wonder which one he hasn't won.
Asking so many questions now.
I know. Literally,
This is the trivia episode.
so he's won the Masters.
Is it typical that we're doing a trivia heavy podcast on the day that Jacob's not here?
Yeah.
Jacob would win all of these.
Jacob would know this.
He would know absolutely everything.
We just love trivia. Like, we just love playing, and Jacob just doesn't like playing. He just likes to
win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know, we'll have our niche now, where we're developing our niches on the podcast. I'm the segue. You're the convoluted metaphors. You use everyone's first names. Jacob says mine's just winning the quiz.
That's literally why he's there.
Yeah. right, Jacob.
Yeah.
I would rather Rory won.
I think I would rather Rory win as well.
Okay, interesting.
Do you think? Tricky subject.
Why would you say that?
Because
I've wanted him to do it since it was possible.
Yeah, and let's be honest, like Tiger Woods winning the Open would be incredible. It would be amazing. It would be another comeback.
Yeah.
Like, bear in mind, it's almost going to be impossible to beat 2019. Everything about that was incredible.
Yep.
If he came back at Royal Liverpool, it would be absolutely brilliant to watch. But you were talking about being one of the only players in history to win a Grand Slam. Rory's on the precipice.
Yeah.
He could just join that group, couldn't he? Just by winning that one tournament.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Phil Mickelson fan, but if he had a chance to win the US Open, well, that'd be cool to see. Add someone's name to the history books.
So has Mickelson got 3 as well then?
Yeah,
just never won the US Open.
Never won the US Open.
Interesting. So there's a couple of people who are like in that conversation of
there's quite a lot of
very
people on
close.
2 as well.
Yeah,
a lot of people have won 2.
I mean, listen, like just think about that though. Think about how many majors there are across the last 150 years. Imagine all the amazing players that have gone, and there's only 5
that
have won the Grand Slam.
One of the things that I was questioning when I was watching the Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth episode of Full Swing, Justin Thomas has won the US Open twice.
Justin Thomas.
USPJ.
Yeah,
he's won the PGA twice.
Yeah.
Which is the one that Spieth needs to win his career Grand Slam.
Oh, wow. So this is my question, right? If you're a player of that level, of course, you want to win another tournament. But if it's a major that you've already won, are you kind of a bit like, yeah, I've already won this one?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he's picking and choosing.
Yeah,
I'd prefer to have, it would be lovely to win this tournament. It would be great, but I would prefer to have my day of the year at the Masters or at the Open and win those, because I've not won one of those yet.
If you were to pick the majors, I think that the USPJ would probably be the last one you'd want to win, if that makes sense.
So you want to win, if you were to rank them in order, you want probably Masters probably Masters.
I would go Open, Masters, US Open, PGA.
I would say if you're from, I think a lot of people would pick the Open, and a lot of people would probably pick the Masters, but I think it would depend a little bit where you're from as well.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Like for me, the Open's the one.
Yeah,
but I know a lot of people will say, well, the Masters is
Yeah, that's actually true.
And you're actually the closest out of all of us to having won the to having won the Open as well, aren't you, mate?
It's true.
You got the closest.
Can't deny it. I was just inches away.
Multiple times.
I mean, technically, I was only 6 rounds away, really.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's mad, isn't it?
6 rounds away from winning the Open.
That's so great.
History could have been so different.
Has anyone ever got through, what's the best someone's done having got through qualifying?
Bear in mind, back in the day, everyone had to go through qualifying.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh, right. There was no, you're exempt and you get in.
Yeah, so Hogan, when he won at Carnoustie, he did qualifying at Panmure, which is just across the road.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's it's changed a lot.
And
obviously.
you're qualifying, and if you're just listening, I'm doing inverted commas. If you're one of those big boys, is what? Do you have to win a tournament? Do you have to get a certain?
Yeah, it's world ranking, qualifying events.
Yeah.
If you ever get to play at West Lancs is fantastic. It hosts loads of open qualifying events. But in their locker room, it's basically got a wall of all these amazing players pictured. And you think, all right, well, he must have shot a course record, or he must have played amazing here. And you go down the line, and it's Colin Montgomery did not make open qualifying at West Lancs.
That is so tight.
And, God. And there's loads of these top pros. You're walking out, and West Lancs is basically telling you, these guys didn't qualify here.
Yeah, so
you
haven't
got
got a
no
chance.
chance.
So good luck.
Yeah.
You
See
choppers.
you later.
Yeah. Have you bought enough balls?
Yeah. There's towels in the locker room to wipe your tears.
You're gonna need it. I would go Rory. I would go Rory winning the Open. I would go Rory winning the Open over Tiger Rory winning the Masters over Tiger winning the Open. I would love to see both, but I want Rory to just do it so we can tick it off and we can all stop whinging about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And I think as far as like, obviously you can say this across the whole game, but Rory he's such an amazing player. Like, I think if you look at a player that deserves to have that Grand Slam, it's hard to argue against him.
Yeah. Everyone's kind of rooting for him, even if you're not from the UK, you're kind of like, oh, just do it.
I think he's built up a little bit as well because it's the Masters and it is
So
basically Rory's perfect golf course.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah.
should
Right.
win there. So, hey, listen, hopefully it will happen. If it doesn't, golf's hard.
Now, this is a tough question. Should Tiger have, and this is just me playing devil's advocate, it's not necessarily what I believe, so don't come at me in the comments, although you can if you want. You already have.
Oh wait, you have.
You have. Should Tiger have quit while he was ahead?
As in not come back to play.
Yeah. Like, his legacy is cemented, right? He is one of, if not the greatest golfer of all time.
Yeah.
Right? He's in that list of those 5 people who have won absolutely everything, has done exceptionally well in every tournament over the course of his career, bar a few missed cuts in the kind of later stages, I guess. Should he have come back? Or should we be remembering him as how good he was instead of watching him kind of, and obviously it's like really tough to watch him struggle around a golf course with his injury and then maybe not make the cut and be disappointed, or be in the top 20 but not challenge for the win. Like, should he have stopped earlier so that we're not watching him struggle? Like Ronaldo.
I know what you mean.
Like Ronaldo.
Yeah.
His career's coming to its end.
Yeah.
Should he have quit?
Should he? Yeah. I know what you mean. You go, Pete.
I think for me, no. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if he feels like he can play, if he can feel like he can get around 72 holes of golf, why not? Like you said, his legacy is cemented. It's not like everyone's expecting him to go out and win. For a lot of people, it's just a treat to see him play again.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bother me. I think it's a little bit difficult at times to see him limping around.
Yeah, I just hate it. I think that's what it is.
Because it's just not nice to see someone in pain, is it? But at the same time, like, I'm just delighted to see him playing. He can still swing it, he can still shift it. So if he can manage to get around 72 holes walking, then yeah, why not?
Yeah, but and this is me trying to get into his mindset, right? He always talks about when he came back for the Masters and the Open last year, like, he was like, I think I can win this tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think in his current condition that he can, unless, Rory and Rahm and Scotty Scheffler all have off weekends, which isn't necessarily going to all happen at once. I don't feel like he's in a position, and his mindset says to him, you can win. So go out there and play because there's an opportunity for you to win. But is he kind of...
He's still got the shots. He's still got the length. He was sort of out driving Thomas. Like, he was keeping up with Rory at times. Like, he's still got the shots to do everything. 100 yards in, he's still great. Around the greens, he's still got it. It is literally the question of, can he walk? That is the bottom line. The red, the black or white is, can he actually physically, his body allow him to walk? If you put a cart on him or someone carries him to each shot, he's right in contention.
Yeah.
But, it's just that bit. And that's obviously the side of the golf that is the tough bit, is still that physical side of it.
Yes, when we were at Alhambra and we were pre Ras Al Khaimah Championships.
Yeah.
And we were driving it in the buggy. And at the end of the day, we're like, God, how are these guys going to walk this course?
Yeah, that was
like it is absurd.
Yeah.
Like you imagine, and the Masters is very hilly.
Yeah.
So it's. I just hate seeing like someone whose previous history is so good struggle to fulfill that previous excellence. Do you know what I mean? It's tough it's very tough to watch.
But I don't know about. Well, I think I was one of the only ones to watch it out of you guys yesterday. But he didn't look in pain. Like I thought yesterday, like when we saw him at the at St Andrews, I thought he did look in pain. He looked very uncomfortable and really, quite down. Whereas yesterday, I don't know whether it's because he was playing well or because he was playing with Thomas and Rory. But he didn't. He actually looked. I know he's got that limp on him, but he looks okay. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
He looked better than he had.
Yeah. Put it that way. Yeah.
Still obviously not there.
Yeah.
And,
He's never going to be 2000 and
no, he's not going to be.
No, of course not.
You know what I mean?
But this is. You've always got to be slightly hesitant on saying never with Tiger because
you can't count out someone like that out.
Everyone said never in 2018. Oh, wins the Tour Championship.
Yeah.
Everyone says, oh no, he's never going to win a major again. Here we go, 2019. He wins the Masters.
Yeah.
So it is that thing where you can never say never, but we probably do have to face reality and say that there are, like I said, a lot of amazing players out there now.
Maybe it's just like part of me is like I don't want him to go away, so I don't want to see the decline. Do you know what I mean? I don't want there to be a golf world without him in it.
Yeah.
But it is, eventually he's going to have to accept at some point, that his body won't let him do the things that his brain still thinks he can do.
Yeah.
Speaking of being injured on the golf course, your course vlog with Liv Cooke just came out.
It did. As far as segues go, that was a 6 out of 10.
6? That was bloody good, that one.
Because it requires knowledge of my injuries in the UAE. So
well, because listen, I edited this course vlog, right? And the bits that I didn't use of you are mostly just,
Yep, that was me. It's out. It's part of our new series on the main YouTube channel, which is trying to find the best golfer on YouTube. And this second game was against Liv Cooke. It was at Alhambra again, and it was a fantastic match for so many reasons. Goes right down to the wire. Amazing shots, terrible shots, absolutely everything you could wish for in a match. So, if you've not checked it out so far, make sure you do so.
And also, there's one in particular shot that we can talk about as well.
Oh, it's out now, so you can talk about it.
Talk about it.
It's out in the public domain.
Yeah, it was a great shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, that chipping. So, is it
well, I wasn't chipping. Not chipping.
Chip.
All right, okay.
Give it a bit more credit.
It's 64 yards.
64 yards.
It's a pitch.
Yeah, it's a pitch.
It's a
Yeah.
pitch.
It's
64 yards.
It's a three-quarter swing.
It's like a 3/4 60. Is it?
Okay.
Give it big credit. Come
Right,
on.
no, listen, I'm about to. That might be the best golf shot I've ever seen live.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's
I
fair
like
enough. I'd probably say that's up there with me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've not watched it, like Pete said, go and watch the video. It's very, very good. She's also hilarious.
Yeah, she's great.
It was great fun to film, and it was even more fun to bring to you guys. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it, Pete wins. But that chip-in is the most exciting bit of that video.
Yeah.
Because
What do you mean?
it is just so good.
But it does come back.
What about
your comeback?
my comeback from horrible, disgusting golfer to all right golfer to awful to good? It was.
Yeah,
It's a roller coaster.
so many-
I'll tell you what. I'll give you your due. There was 3 or 4 shots where I thought, oh wow, Pete's having a little bit of a moment, isn't he? There was the par 3 where you birdied the par 3.
That was a good putt, though, wasn't it?
That was
a
like a long putt down the
good
hill.
putt
That was
down the hill.
lovely.
I would say my putting was interesting that day. Varied.
In the video, you were like, my putting's going to be on fire today, and then you 3-putted that green.
I should shut up.
Yeah,
I should shut up.
I think it's good.
I think
it's good.
every single video from now on would just do it as a voiceover.
Yeah.
So
Do you
I
know
know
what?
what happened first.
Do you know what? You would win every single one.
Just doing a voiceover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did we learn while we were there? Right? when we shot those Can I Make the Cut videos, we were breaking it down into sections where Pete would talk through his shots so that you could understand what was going through his mind and what kind of shot he's trying to play, so that when it didn't come out like that, you could be like, well, he's got no idea what he's doing. And then we were doing series 3 or 4 holes where you didn't talk because we knew there was going to be voiceover, right?
Yeah.
On the 3 or 4 holes where you didn't talk, you were noticeably better than you were on the holes where you were doing the presenting.
Yep, we can agree with that.
If you don't talk, you are unreal.
Chip and Sandy had a field day with the commentary.
Yeah, I
Literally
mean, listen, that's great, and it's fantastic to know. But spoiler, we have a YouTube channel.
We have to talk to the camera.
We've got to talk to it. I would love to just head out to a golf course, bit of drones, some nice calming music, and play for 20 minutes while everybody sits back and relaxes in front of the fire at home. But quite frankly, this isn't the world that we live in.
Yeah.
We need to keep improving. We need to keep testing ourselves in these filming situations, or I hate to break it to you boys, AI is going to take over, as we've just seen in this podcast and
just
heard in this
witnessed
podcast. So, you know what? Unfortunately, I do have to still talk.
Why don't we do that thing where we can get an AI to voice over? Like, you can do this thing now where you can get anyone's voice in the world. If you've got enough like words and enough recordings of one particular voice, you can use their voice basically to do anything. So maybe we do like an AI voiceover course vlog where he doesn't talk, but he still does talk.
Such a good idea. We'll AI Pete's voice, and it will be mostly
Yeah. Or we can make anyone in the world we could get.
It's so sick.
Do you not feel like with everything AI, it seems to have come on very quickly?
Yes.
Very quick.
This last year.
It's a bit mad.
Like obviously AI and computer learning, machine learning, it's been around for a while, but so all of a sudden it's become very like user friendly,
Very accessible now.
very accessible. Yeah. So we're just seeing all this crazy new stuff that you can do, which is literally going to render us obsolete.
Yep. And also it's because you did watch that film. What is it called?
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Great
that
film.
You
That is a great
have
film.
literally not
Have you not
stopped
watched it
to-
yet?
I
Oh
haven't,
my god,
no.
it's so good.
Because I don't want to, because it scares me. AI just scares me a little bit.
It is
but
scary. Like,
I know.
listen, the future of humanity, it's on a precipice, ladies and gentlemen. I bet you didn't think you'd be hearing that when you tuned into this podcast.
Well, listen,
Why are we on this?
It's like, great, talking about Tiger Woods, golf podcast, yeah.
the world's going to end.
You're gonna die. AI's taking over.
However, we can't judge that film based on Kieran not wanting to watch it, because Kieran's favourite movie is Pretty Woman.
Yeah, and Knight's Tale. Come on.
A Knight's Tale.
That's right, yeah.
Pretty Woman and A Knight's Tale. The other day we were driving home, he's like, whenever I feel a bit down, I just stick on Pretty Woman or A Knight's Tale and it makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's very true.
Talking about driving, do you remember those self-driving cars in Arizona which were powered by AI, and which is also the location of the match that we filmed against Fred, which is the next episode.
Wait
in
1
the
second.
Best golfer on YouTube.
Just
That,
1
ladies and gentlemen, is how you do a segue.
Is this going to be the competition?
Thank you very much. I just
Yes.
saw the connections and I went for it.
You filmed with Mr. Frederick Lindblom, the sweet swinging Swede.
Indeed.
Very sweet swinging.
Oh yeah, I've been lucky enough to edit that one as well. Very, very, very nice.
Locked the doors of the office and just sat at his computer for a few hours.
Yeah, it's and look, I enjoy making the videos, but I also feel like I'm there. Like I wasn't there during the trip, right? So I get to watch it through both camera angles at the same time and kind of understand how it all went down. That one looks so beautiful. Like the like you even said on the course, like there's mountains in the background. There's a couple of tee shots where you're hitting the ball at the moon in the desert.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Like, it's
Yeah.
unreal. Like it is very, very cool looking.
Spoiler, we didn't hit it.
He didn't.
We got close.
Just before NASA gets on our case.
Well, and, you know, AI is NASA run by AI. That's a good.
What's
That's
this Pro
another good
V1
question.
doing
Is it
on the
even a real
thing?
I think they used the precept when they were up there.
Oh dear.
Now, it is a very good course vlog, and it's very exciting. We won't tell you what happens at the end, but it is very, very good. The trailer for it, which was at the end of Liv Cooke, which you can go and watch now, go and watch it again. Jacob says something that made me excited for the video.
Yep.
You stick the ball next to the pin on the par 3, and Jacob to himself goes, "Oh, Peter Finch, this is the best I've ever seen you play."
Respect.
How did you do it?
How did you do it?
I have no idea. I have literally no control over when I play well. Like, this is just one of those things. Just happens. It's cool. Great. Yeah. Just ride it while it lasts, because eventually it will come crashing down. Like humanity in the face of artificial intelligence.
Did you in the moment? Did you think you were playing well?
No. I think there was what was it, second or third hole? The second hole, I hit a really good approach and then drained a really nice putt, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling okay.
This could be it.
Yeah, honestly, one of the reasons I love playing in the desert so much, UAE kind of excluded in this regard because I was injured, is because I can just swing freely and it's relaxing, and I'm not freezing my arse off on a moor in Manchester, and it's nice. Yeah, I can relax. And,
there was no wind as well. And
it was just perfect.
There was nothing.
No motorway traffic.
Absolutely not. No, a few coyotes, a rattlesnake. Yeah, it's great.
Did you see a rattlesnake?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're not meant to be out at this time, are they?
No, I think it had been hit by a no.
Their curfew is probably about 6. They should be in.
It had been got at by a bird by the looks of it.
Lovely. You did see a coyote though.
We did see a coyote.
So I saw a few actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
Kieran's coyote tracking skills are much worse than his ball tracking skills. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, no, because everything happened. And I was like, we were walking to the buggy, and I was like, everyone was just like, I was just in my own world, and then
as you always are.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's a coyote. I was like, Christ. I was just
trying to zoom in on it.
I was looking around. I was like, what?
It was literally walking past. It really wasn't that.
It wasn't a challenge.
Well, I was a bit scared enough because coyote are they like wolves? They're basically like wolves, aren't they?
Oh, it's like a fox.
Dogs.
It's like a doggy foxy vibe.
You got to keep your wits about. You know what I mean?
Mate, you could tread on it. So yes, it was a great challenge. Fred was playing really well as well. Like, just consistent, just solid, very consistent, and obviously particularly good short game. Very, very good. You have had a couple of call outs because the videos are worded in a way that intentionally, like, we are literally going to search all over the world to find the best YouTuber who plays golf. Yeah. That's the mission. And some people have put their own names into the hat. Mm-hmm. I believe I saw you watching. Who was watching the video this morning? You were watching it. Yeah. Well, who are these people? I don't know who they are.
So it's James Wiltshire and Harry Flower, Devon boys. I only saw it just briefly because it said like Peter Finch. What did it say? Peter Finch.
Peter Finch, you're a disgrace.
You're a disgrace, and then that's all I saw. That was enough for me.
Yeah. I saw it. I nodded and moved on. I didn't. Oh yeah. Okay.
You're scrolling through. All right.
It's just like my self-talk. I was like, I'm projecting.
Oh, they must have seen the Carter course vlog.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've been speaking to. It's one of those very much a social media relationship. So I've been talking to these guys on and off for years, but never met.
Once. Okay.
Maybe quite a few years ago now. But it's just one of those things. So I've been saying we're going to get a game on forever, and just never kind of got around to it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, maybe this is the first time. But I love it because this is the whole point of this series in many respects is to just get a conversation going, to play with like people we've not done before, and then obviously with people we've played with previously as well. So it's just great. I love it.
Are we gonna
more the merrier?
And obviously they're down south, so are we gonna do like a sudden swing and head all the way down south, just batter everyone, and then come back up north?
What a northern invasion! They're invading from the north.
Well, actually, you're the only northerner here right now.
It's 2v1.
Yeah, you two could be my scouts. Yeah. So I don't know the way down there. You have to lead the way.
Yeah, once we get to Milton Keynes, they'll be like, "Sorry, mate, you can't come in. Your accent's too northern."
Me and Dave will come in with the war hammers.
Yeah. Yeah, we could go down and play everyone all at once.
There's quite a lot down there.
There's going to be lots of London-related people, aren't there?
London, and you've also got like Dan Hendrickson down there, and sort of Devon and Cornwall and all that. So
yeah, and like I say, it's a very much it's an evolving series as we go. So there's no, apart from I want to try and play golfers of a similar ability, so kind of pro or scratch or something like that, just so it's not too confusing with shots. that's about
Yeah.
it.
Forward tees makes sense. Like you can play off.
Oh yeah, it
People
doesn't.
who are slightly shorter can play off
Yeah.
forward
Yeah,
tees.
yeah. That doesn't really matter. It's just more, simplifying it from a scratch standpoint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as close to scratch as possible.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So
there's been a couple of call outs, which is cool. It's nice to see that people are kind of taking it on as a
Yeah,
thing,
definitely. Yeah,
which
yeah.
is going to continue. Obviously, we're 4 episodes.
We
four?
filmed 4.
We filmed 4.
2
and we
out.
got 2 are out, and we've got lots more in the works.
Yeah.
Comment below. Of course, we're seeing all the comments of people are saying that you need to play against.
Get them to call us out.
Exactly. So this is it. This is what I was going to say,
Literally.
is that like, it's all well and good you telling us who to play against. What we actually want you to do is go and find those people and tell them that there's a Best Golfer on YouTube series happening here,
indeed. Yeah.
and that they should get in touch, or you should comment on their videos to come and get in touch with us, and we will hook it up, because we want to play with as many people as possible, particularly people like you said, people who we maybe haven't played with before.
Yeah.
I want to also say there will be people who we won't play with this year, but we'll probably, if this series is a success, we will carry on. So, if we don't play with your favorite creator this year, don't worry, we may be able to do in the future. So.
Maybe they're just too good for you this time round.
Yeah, Bryson.
I reckon you could
stop calling.
I reckon you could have him.
I don't think I could have him in any particular way at all.
Knowledge of the Greater Manchester area.
There's not really much to tell.
You could do him.
It's just around M60.
Is there anyone in Manchester that you can film with? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Maybe.
Fryer.
Fry, yeah. Nah, he's in Warrington.
He's Warrington.
Nah,
He's outside
that
the
doesn't
outside.
count.
No, that's not
It doesn't
Manchester.
count.
It's
Don't
not
claim Manchester if you're not
Come on,
Manchester.
Behave yourself.
You've got to be within a 7-iron of a stadium, or you're not one of us.
But more announcements to follow.
Yeah? What does that mean?
That more announcements will follow.
Okay, so what we actually want to know, I'm just going to cut to the chase, right? We overheard a conversation yesterday with you and the man who plans all of our, Mr. David. What was confirmed? Was it confirmed with this person, or was it not confirmed, or like where are we up to?
We need to hear this from you.
Yeah,
Look directly into the camera.
into the camera and tell.
And
everyone.
tell people.
We'll shut up. So go that one.
Okay,
The middle one there.
Okay, there is I would say an 85% confirmation that me and Rick Shiels are going to be doing a Golfbidder challenge again, and it will be filmed next month, and then probably released around the Masters. In fact, I think we might actually try and go head to head with the Masters.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
See who gets more views.
It'd be interesting to see.
So yeah, I mean, listen, the Golfbidder challenge is something which so many people love to watch. It was really cool kind of when we were filming it. We'd done a 5th and final installment just pre-COVID, and it's like band getting back together and going on tour.
Yeah.
That's it.
Selling out stadiums.
Literally.
Yeah,
So-
and spoilers, it's going to be in a stadium, and you're allowed to throw beers and and like streak and jump in a pool.
We're actually doing this is the preview of the TGL League.
Oh,
The preview of
The
it.
preview, yeah. We're basically the tester.
Right, okay.
Yeah, with the soft opening.
sick.
So
Sorry, I said sick. Sorry. Sorry.
you've been doing so well.
I was
as
doing
well.
so
Doing
well,
so
and then I
well.
said sick, and now loads of people in the comments. Well, you said sick again. Shut up.
So yeah, again, we'll get everything nailed down and hopefully get that sorted for the Masters. But it'll be cool. The Golfbidder videos are so popular. We love going down there. We love filming them. So I'm very excited to see how this one
I
plays
imagine
out.
that everyone will be excited to have it back as well.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
literally.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know how many comments we get about trying to get it back and
Yeah.
trying to play with Rick. So yeah, be cool.
Very exciting. Very
That's
exciting.
extremely exciting news. Will there in the future be this is the other thing that people call for really, really regularly, is you, Rick, Carter and Fryer getting together again?
Oh,
Yeah, I
2v2.
I hope so. It's going to be. That will be easier now that Carter's back living in the UK.
Kind of.
So he'll
He'll probably be off again.
Yeah,
He'll be in
probably,
Dubai
yeah.
for 2 months.
I mean, he's living in Bristol, so technically that is a very strange place. It's not really UK.
It's kind of a different country. Is that what you're saying?
They do very funny down there.
The accents are getting worse on this show.
But no, they are good. Bristol is very country.
Bristol is very country.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to point out, if you do want a great night out, go to Bristol. I absolutely love Bristol. It's cool.
Bristol is a good night out.
Yeah,
It's good.
Bristol and Bath, I could quite happily.
Yeah.
Bristol and what?
Bath.
Bath.
Yeah, sorry, I would say Bath. Sorry.
It's Bath.
You
around
two
there.
posh boys.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
not Bath.
Put a random R in everything.
No, it's definitely Bath. If you're in Bath, you're in Bath.
Are you saying it BARF?
You both are. Bath.
Well, like
No, I
Bath.
say Bath,
Like Bath.
with a TH.
Bath.
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 See,
Bath.
Grass.
Grass.
See, this is why all Northerners think just Southerners are mad. Because it doesn't make any sense. Guys, if you're listening in or watching from the US, Bath is spelled B-A-T-H, as in a bath. Why there is an R in there, I have no idea for these boys. Please comment below. How would you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Again, it's 2v1. So for
exactly. You're
this certain
outnumbered.
podcast, and even I believe Jacob also says Bath. He says podcast, but podcast.
Yeah, but he's a very weird man.
He is actually. Yeah, he's in that. He's in the mix.
In the
He said-
Midlands.
yeah, he says something different, but there we go.
You boys.
Okay, so you're doing a Golfbidder challenge. Wonderful. What clubs are you hoping to go and get when you go into the Golfbidder?
Yeah. Is it going to be like is it going to be a £500, or is it like, is that what you're thinking, or same again?
I'm not sure, actually, because I think with everything like inflation, is 500 still going to get us a really good
Is that
set?
enough?
That's actually a great. Yeah.
Well, no. To be honest, I reckon we could still do it for 500, but yeah, we'll have to have a chat. And also, if it is going to be a regular thing again, do we change it up slightly?
Yeah.
These are all discussions that we've not yet had. So stop putting all these pressure on me for answers.
Right.
I don't
Sorry.
have all the answers.
Sorry.
Okay.
But all we need to know is that something
chat.
is happening. Definitely.
GTP, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Ask AI.
Should we ask the AI? Now, some things that we haven't done that we need to do. We need to clarify that there is definitely a 10,000 subscriber giveaway happening on this channel.
Yep.
So
Yes,
on the
there
Rough
is.
Cut Golf Podcast channel, we are currently at X amount of subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
When we hit 10,000, we are going to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. So we've been really lucky over the past few years where we've got obviously the main channel doing pretty well. We've got the Swing Quest channel kicking off, and now we've got the Rough Cut podcast. And it's kind of like getting all these platforms growing, and a really good way to do that from our side, but also to reward everybody who's become part of the community, is do a big giveaway. So as soon as the Rough Cut Golf podcast gets to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway on the YouTube channel. So if you've not subscribed already, please do. If you're watching this on a clip, if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast provider, please hop over to YouTube.
Why did your voice do that?
It's whenever I know
that you're on the podcast.
that it's audio.
Yeah.
Favorite podcast provider.
So if you're listening to this on Spotify or on Apple or Google or wherever your ears find a home, please come over to YouTube, use your eyes, subscribe, and be part of the 10,000 subscriber giveaway.
That's actually really good.
If people don't subscribe for that, then what are you doing? Then?
What are we giving away?
I need to do it more.
Yeah,
what
exactly,
we giving away?
Kieran. Yours for a week.
Mine for a week.
I think we'll do some clubs and some golf goodies.
Nice. So golf goodies to some people when we hit 10,000, which is exceptional. And talking about community, another thing that we have just launched. I mean, this is the month of new launches. We got a new series. We got new everything. We have just started a Discord server. So in an attempt to create a feeling of community and for you guys to kind of all meet each other and connect with us over the kind of content that we're making on all three of the channels now, we have created a Discord server. So the link will be, somewhere in the description somewhere, the invite link. Come and join, chat to everyone who is already there, ask us questions, and that will be the place where we'll be taking suggestions for the podcast, maybe video ideas potentially. We'll also be doing some Q&As on there, Lots of great stuff. So get yourself onto the Discord server, because that is going to be the kind of
allows people to get involved in all these
Yes.
sorts of videos and get
Correct.
people like making sure they have a say in all this. So,
correct.
cool.
So we want to hear from you guys, and we feel like the best place to do that on a consistent basis is on the Discord server. So
Yeah, and Mick's right, because I think we've obviously got all the channels, we've got all the socials, got emails, there's so many comments and messages that come in from all over the place. So we know there's a massive community who watch the videos, but having a place to actually bring everybody together is going to be key. And it's something that we've not really successfully managed yet. If you're not familiar with Discord, by the way, it's got an app, it's got a website, it's dead easy. So yeah, the description is in the YouTube video description and also in your podcast description as well.
It's like a little invite link. So you click on that, it'll ask you to create a profile. If you've already got one, it'll just add you to our server.
Yeah, so come get involved. I'm looking forward to seeing where this can go. And there'll be some probably exclusive stuff going in within that group as well that other people won't have access for.
Behind the scenes and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it probably just allows us to be a little bit more kind of relaxed as well, because like we're not presenting a show, or we're not like doing any specific videos. It's just there to communicate directly with you guys. So hop over there.
So I was sat just as a tester today. I mean, there's very few people on it because we only launched it like very, very recently. But as a tester today, I was sat editing a video. I didn't have it up on the screen so people couldn't see it, but with the idea that people could ask questions about what was going on at the time. You get a little bloop bloop like notification if someone types something. So it's a great way for us to be continually having a conversation with the people who watch and listen to what we're doing. So
So when that gets to 1 million followers, we'll do a huge giveaway.
Well, we checked PewDiePie's, and PewDiePie's got like 200,000. So if we get
200, PewDiePie's got 200,000.
Can you imagine if all 500,000 people from the main channel were on the Discord?
Imagine that, spread them across.
Good Lord.
Wow. Okay, fair enough.
Now, there's not going to be any game. Well, there was a quiz, but there's not going to be a guest player because Jacob's not here. So how should we end the podcast? Should we just say just bye, or should we high five, or do we hug, or?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is there any other business we need to chat about, or?
I don't think so. Where are you going? Right now, as people are seeing this, you're not here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I am. I'm going to be out of the country, aren't I? So I am going back to Arizona.
What did you forget?
I was going to say I forgot my passport, but that won't work.
We've been doing this same joke for the last week.
Yeah, so I am going back and I'm doing a very exclusive club fitting with PXG. So it's one of those really common asked questions on the channel. Why don't you review PXG? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And I don't massively have a good answer, to be honest, apart from actually getting hold of the clubs within the past 2 years. Hasn't been that easy, and they were pretty adamant that they wanted to get me fit for everything. So what I'm going to do is basically go get fit, but I'm going to film the whole experience because this is a $30,000 experience.
$30,000.
$30,000.
What?
So what do you get for that? 30?
You get gold plated.
Honestly,
you get gold plated clubs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
They hire someone to hit all of your shots for you from now on.
It's like, we've analysed your swing, and I'm going to swing it exactly how you do, and this is how you're going to get
Dude,
there.
if someone can swing exactly like you do, please teach me the secret.
No, give over. So yeah, it's going to be great. It's only 3 days as well.
So hold on.
10K
It's
a day.
10K a day.
3 days of fitting.
So it's like a fitting. You get a full kind of like wardrobe, fully fitted out with their gear. Obviously, I'm kind of FootJoy, and I don't think I won't be keeping it, but I'll give it to my dad, I think. So, and then I think the most expensive thing is going to be just simply the access to Scottsdale National, because you can't get in there.
What? So is it like a really exclusive club,
yes.
or is it like?
So Bob Parsons, who owns PXG, billionaire, he basically bought this place and has made it into just a golfer's paradise.
Oh right, okay, right.
But there's no one there. Like the membership's like about, I don't know, 6 million Bitcoin. I don't know what it is.
Oh really?
6 million ChatGPT AIs.
It looks incredible. They've also got a 9-hole par 3 course there, which is I think it's called the Bad Little Nine, but nobody's ever broken par. I don't think anyone's ever shot par before. And like tour pros go there all the time.
Mental.
It looks absolutely insane.
I haven't seen. You've seen photos of it and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Like the photos are on the website. It's there to tempt. So I'm very.
I wonder what's so difficult about it. What's so deep
So
bunkers?
All the par threes are 230 yards.
Yeah, 230 yards and deep bunkers, island greens.
I think I don't think it's the length. I think what it is, like the greens are really small, but like some of the bunkers there are
can't
literally as deep as this room.
Oh, really?
Right.
Like we're talking step ladders to get down into there, and then all the board. Oh yeah, it's like very intense.
So you're going to shoot like 2 under?
Yeah.
What would you be happy with?
Two under light tiger. Yeah, I'll show you 2 under light tiger.
What would you be happy with if this is the case?
Oh, I mean, realistically, looking at it, like
so we can compare now to
if I can.
So if it's wait, hold on, my maths. 27. So it's a par 27 if it's a 9-hole par 3 course.
Yeah, par 27. Yeah.
So if you shoot 30,
3 over par. I feel like that's very good.
I think that'd be exceptional. Yeah.
Do you think that'd be really, really good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I break 40.
Wow.
Honestly, it looks insane. Like if I break 40, I think that's an achievement.
Wow.
If nobody's broken par there, 2 under. I am not. This is a shock. I'm not Tiger Woods. Talk about Tiger, by the way. Slightly awkward moment yesterday when he outdrove Justin Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
Now, do we think this is true? We do think this is true.
Oh, you're talking about this meme?
No, it's not a meme. It's a photo.
It's a photo.
Yeah. I mean,
but do you think it's been edited? That's the real question.
Well, the Guardian posted it. So if the Guardian posted it, for me, that's good enough.
It's got to be fact checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's past. I think it's past the fact checking.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I've got to be honest. When I saw it, I didn't know if it was real. So to put you in the picture, we'll throw the picture up here. So Tiger Woods outdrove Justin Thomas.
Yep.
And there's been a bit of back and forth between these two for a while. So last time they played together, when Tiger outdrove Justin Thomas, they stopped at Justin Thomas's ball, looked at it, made a big thing of checking it, and then walked onto his drive when it outdrove him.
Nice.
And this time it was the same. So Tiger outdrove Justin, and as he was walking past, he handed him a tampon.
Yeah.
It was,
which is savage.
It's quite savage. It's funny though. It's just that they're banter in it. They are clearly very good friends and very that's just their sort of thing, isn't it? What's your view on it?
It's a very male bravado laddie thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's. I think that's the thing. It's very, very laddie, and it's kind of like. I don't know. I don't know if it was a bit weird, to be honest.
Yeah, it's. We were debating whether if it was real, then he has to have carried a tampon with him during the rest of the round, just in case he outdrove him.
Yep.
Which is incredible banter. Which is, I love it when we get to see that kind of side of golfers, of them joking with each other, and they're out there having fun, which is great, even though they're competing for millions of dollars or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's a really good edit and everyone has been fooled by a photo.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I said, if it has been fact checked and has been passed through, then yeah, I guess it is real. I don't know. I'm not 100% kind of comfortable with it. I think it's a bit.
Yeah, a lot of people shared it yesterday on social, didn't they? And it was just it's just been sort of about, but
I think you can look at it kind of 2 ways. You say, it is just banter. It's basically it's Tiger calling Justin Thomas like a big girl.
Yeah.
But then it's also kind of playing into that stereotype of I've hit it past you. You must be weak like a woman.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I mean, and obviously you can look at it that way. You can look at it as just friendly banter as well. For me, I think it kind of played into a bit of a weird kind of stereotype.
Yeah. I can understand you can understand them wanting to have a laugh with each other. Maybe it was a little. I don't think also in those situations you don't expect someone to catch a photo.
I was about to say
doing it.
And it's a very clear photo of what it is he's handing as well.
Yeah, you can understand them having a laugh with each other, maybe it wasn't the right vehicle to do so.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hope he shoots 15 under and wins the tournament by 15 shots. That'd be sick.
He's got to beat Max Homer. So.
Yeah, like the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Max Homer. We flip-flop around on this podcast. Yeah, Max Homer, best player in the world. Of course he is.
He's not Kieran's favourite player in the world right now, though. Who's your favourite player who you said from full swing now is the most relatable man in golf? Well, his episode of Full Swing, he was just like, "Yeah, I'm happy just to go round and like hang out with some of the best golfers in the world." I know I'm not one of the best golfers in the world.
This is Joel Damon. Yeah.
See, his favourites change all the time. Doesn't he care?
I was going to say,
Doesn't he care about Joel Damon anymore?
My favourite changes every week. No, I'm joking.
Unbelievable.
Right. No one picked Max, by the way. For the majors.
I
think
that
lots of people have said
a lot of people commented about that, and we should have
picked it. But he was in the discussion. It's not like we'd forgot about him.
Yeah.
Everyone had the chance. Everyone passed him by.
Do you know what else no one did? Checked whether all three of their proper picks had been invited to the Masters.
Are you specifying me?
Well, some people pick people who aren't going to the Masters.
Who?
You.
Oh, we're talking about Brooks.
Yeah.
Is he not going to the Masters?
No.
Didn't qualify. So you're an automatic miscut.
And nobody likes him.
You actually being serious about it?
I don't think he's going.
Mate, you're already so far behind in this game.
You're literally stocking that cupboard right there.
He's going to all the others.
Well, let's hope so. You better win them all, otherwise you're losing.
And he'll probably be injured by that point.
I knew he was I knew he was a bad choice.
Love the regret.
And on that bombshell, it is time to leave you. Guys, I just want to say a huge thank you for listening, a huge thank you for watching, depending on where you are consuming this podcast. Please give the channel a subscribe on YouTube, give your podcast provider a follow, and do nice things, and we'll see you next
you
time.
can do like a 5-star rating, can't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, do the 5-star rating.
Do a rating.
Leave a nice comment.
Do a rate.
Wonderful.
Bye everyone.
Cool.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.